right, so it is 2 days later. It's Monday. Back in the garage trying to kind of assess what's going on with the car. Just popped the trunk off of here. Just took some screws off to get the bumper off. And trying to just get some photos of the damage to the actual body and see if there's something that can be pulled out and possibly repaired, or if not. That shock tower's got some crunch in it, which is not good. This shock tower looks okay, but again, I am not a body guy, so I have really no idea if we can fix this or not. So I'm gonna try to get the bumper off, get this up on the lift, and then we'll see what we got here. All right, so I got some parts off of the car. A little bit of piles starting here. I was trying to get this crash bar off, but it is pretty smashed. Everything's crooked to get the bolts out on there, so that's not really happening easy. I got the fender flares off. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done body work, period, let alone fix something that's this crazy. Everyone's telling me cut the black clip off, do some tube frame, and slide another rear clip on there. Sounds really easy, just slide it right on there. But I'm probably gonna try to find another coupe and kind of cut right here off and see what we can make work. But everyone's also telling me that I first need to push this, push it back out to get it kind of close before I end up cutting right at those frame rails. I'm gonna cut right off there, I guess, then build our own tube kind of support here to hold the clip on. Just got back from Harbor Freight. Grab myself one of these guys. I'm gonna see if I can push this over. Let's see how this goes. Just push this back a little bit. I was just pushing on here. I put a spare 245/17 on here because it was rubbing. I got enough just to clear. I think what I'm gonna do is back the car out, and this is gonna take forever if I'm just pushing with this thing. I might grab onto here and see if I can use maybe the skid steer or the excavator, or maybe even my truck, and just pull on this and see if we can get, you know, a lot of movement in not so long of a time. All right, I had to go outside and do some donuts just to, you know, obviously make sure the car's still good. Seems pretty good. So now that I got that out of my system, I'm gonna grab the skid steer, the chain, and see if I can pull this back a little bit. I'm not making this perfect. I'm just making it so I used to not, I don't know if you remember in the beginning, this was almost touching here. I couldn't even get into the trunk. So now I have room to come in here and like cut this. That's really all I was trying to do, is build myself some room, get all this stuff out, get the battery out, and be able to cut in here without fighting myself, having a little bit of access. So it's closer, still a little tweaked, but way better than it was. All right, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is take the back window out, just because, I mean, it actually split right here, whereas where I was thinking I was gonna cut, but on this side it kind of bent under here, so we might have to go back a little further. I really don't know, but I'm just gonna take it out. Windows out. Now I just gotta work on getting all of the rest of the rivets out that didn't come off. All right, I just got the diff pump and battery disconnected up there, so I'm gonna get the fluid out of the diff, so then I can feed these through this spare tire well and get ready to cut this thing off. All right, well, I made a post on a couple Facebook groups saying I was looking for a shell that I could cut the rear end off of the Guinea coupe, if anybody had one. And this guy messaged me and pretty much said just come pick it up. From the pictures, it looks like it's in decent shape. It's probably been sitting outside. It's got no trunk on it for a while, but I think it's gonna work for what I need to do with it. It looks like it's been pretty much sitting in a bush for a while, so I'm heading down there right now. It's unfortunately it's a little bit far away, but again, for the price, I think he's just gonna give it to me. I thought it was worth the trip. It's like 4.5 hours one way, so got a nice close to 10 hours of driving today, but hopefully the car's decent. All right, well, we are here and this is it. This is hilarious. This is the car. You can tell it's been sitting here for just a little bit, but yeah, it's looking good. Looking like it's gonna work. Just gotta get somehow up this huge hill, turn around and get it on the trailer. This is the important part. It looks pretty straight and not rusted. I cannot believe it, but look at this thing. Oh man, I love it. Current situation, steering, don't have the key, so we had to take the steering rack off. Wheels are locked up in the front. Having a lot of fun, as expected. He's going to get some water. We're going to try to lube these down and hopefully be able to slide it up here without it sliding into the truck. All right, so we finally got the car on the trailer. That was a job. Front tires were locked up. We had to put some soap and water down to get them to slide onto the trailer, but as you can see, she's there. And honestly, the rear end of the car is in really good shape. I cannot believe it. I can't wait to pressure wash it and really see what I got here. But for the price of $390 free, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, she's back. It's the next day. Gonna get a little bit more up close and personal with how this thing looks. This thing is so dirty. I mean, hilarious. But like, look at the grime on this thing. Stuff was literally growing up through the shifter boot. See that just coming right through? Didn't have a trunk on it for a while, so this is filled with crap. And then, yeah, just some good grime on here. Curious to see how this comes off. Gonna give it a quick pressure wash and we'll see what it looks like. Well, I just pulled the trunk floor out and looks like we got like a 24 pack of Millilights. A lot of them are unopened. Wonder how old these guys are. All right, this thing is looking actually too nice. Almost like, why don't I just use this shell? No, not an option, but although it looks nice, the underside of this is actually pretty crusty. I don't know if you can see, but it looks a lot better on the outside, but that's okay. That's all we need. The blue does look really nice. I like it. Now the tough part's gonna be just cleaning out this grime in here. Probably cut a hole down there. And should be good.